Once was a land of woe and strife, where the people were bereft of hope. They prayed to their gods of might and light to deliver the heroes of old. Instead they got heroes. Did you hear the quotes in my voice of moral ambiguity? They may help or may not help you at all. Depends on what's in it for them. They kick and they punch and they maul and they smash. They lie and they scheme and they burn and they slash. Succeed or fail, it adds to the tale. Dungeons and Debacle starts now.
Hello and welcome to this episode of the Dungeons and Debacles podcast. I am your host and Dungeon Master, Kevin. Going around the table, Hannah.
I'm Hannah, and I'll be playing Talia, the human rogue.
And Blake.
Hi, I'm Blake, and I'll be playing the eldritch knight / wizard Dragonborn, Juliet.
And Oliver.
I'm Oliver, like he said, and in order to find out who I am, you will have to watch 3 whole previous episodes. That is how that works.
Well, they'll be listening because that's how podcasts work.
Shut up.
And now with a brand new spanking, great sounding mic is John.
Hey dude, I'm playing Alunodas, Elven monk. And I was gonna brag about my mic, man. God.
Go for it, because I think if you are out there in podcasting land and you don't have a lot of money to spend, we are not running an advertisement for this. Neither are we endorsed or sponsored by them. But if they hear this podcast and would like to sponsor us, they surely can. Tell us about your mic, John.
Yeah, it's a Tonor BN 700. It's I don't know much about microphone directionality, but this one has the thing where it points out the 2 sides of the mic instead of catching sound from the front of the mic or the tip. It was $32, and it came with not just the mic, but the pop filter, and an adjustable arm, a nice XLR cable, and an adapter so I can plug it into the USB port of my computer. It's a really sweet deal, and now I'm like a real person with a credit card and keys and everything.
A real person.
I think that mic that, if it's the one that you were telling me about that I looked up, it's a large diaphragm condenser mic, so it's got a cardioid pattern on it. The reason why it's got an open front and an open back is so it's kind of got like this noise cancellation that goes on if it has an open back. So there should be somewhere on that mic that says like front or back written on it, so you know which direction to point towards your face.
Sounds complicated, but not too expensive. Where can I get this item?
The internet.
Are we sponsored today? Jesus Christ.
Hey, if they want to sponsor us and give us everybody one of those mics, yeah, we'll give them a sponsorship.
mean, I'd probably do that, but we're not sponsored yet, damn it. You sellouts.
So, anywho, last time on Dungeons and Debacles podcast, you guys had gone to this red telling camp where you met the prophet, and he gave you a little bit of information about what they've been doing in the area. You found out that they've been stirring up trouble between the half-orc tribes and the city of Ashfell. And they had gotten that idea from your former, I wouldn't say traveling companion, probably just a hired gun named Nifron. He also told you a little bit about what he's seeing for your future. After that meeting, you talked to the barbarian Turin, who says he's going to take you to the Bonebreaker camp and be your guide, and he's not going to take no for an answer. Everybody went to bed that night, and you were awoken in the middle of the night as Shane had popped upright screaming from a dream with that crazy knife in his hand. He gave the knife to Edel, and you woke up the next morning and he had the knife in his hand again, and you don't know how that happened. You didn't really investigate that because you noticed that everybody in the camp was up and there was a large commotion going on, and there was a group of guards at the front of the camp saying that they were going to arrest everyone. The prophet had other plans for that and started giving them some lip, and that's when Alunodas jumped in with his fantasy communist manifesto, and a fight ensued. Probably half the guards were killed in one turn by Alexander's lightning bolt, which was incredibly lucky that they were all lined up and failed their saving throws. I think it was Juliet that cast Hold Person on the captain, and probably the first time I've ever seen that spell work in a game, it worked in this one.
I know, right?
Yeah, because it never works. So he was paralyzed, and you proceeded to slaughter the rest of these guards. You're going to look around this camp, and you see carnage like you have not personally experienced before. There are bodies everywhere, and out of the 50 or more red talons in this camp, only 6 survived, including your guide Turin. The grass and huts and shacks are still burning from the battle mage's fireball. There's a strong smell of wood smoke and burning flesh in the air, and the flies have begun to swarm, and a few crows have found some fresh meat.
Cooked meat.
Some of it's cooked, some of it's not, just depending on whether or not you were in the blast radius of that fireball. Everybody give me a perception check.
Okay.
13.
Alunodas, I'm just going to quit asking you to give me a perception check, because with a passive of 16, you're probably going to beat all the checks anyway. So Alunodas and Edel are going to see Turin walking towards the back of this camp, and then he takes off running and stops abruptly, looking down, and screams. He's going to he falls to his knees and scoops up the body of his wife, Rilana. That's the woman you rescued from the cage outside of town on that road. He rocks her for what seems to be about 10 minutes as he sobs, and then he gently lays her back down and composes himself before he stands up, collects his spear and shield, and begins walking toward you with a purpose. So he's going to stop in front of you and wipe the tears from his eyes and says, "We have business to be about. I suggest we gather what supplies we can salvage and leave before this Ashfell patrol is overdue and they send more. We don't have time to gather and burn the bodies. They're with Ruin Axis now. They're not much more than meat. Let them feed the crows."
Yes. And those who remain here can use the horses that are still alive to move to a new camp.
Yes, they'll take the guards' weapons and horses as well. Unless you want to start looting through their stuff.
I will.
Okay.
What? Perception or investigation or what?
Give me an investigation.
Damn it. 10.
Nice.
There you go. You like it, Kevin?
Yeah.
Get the result you're looking for?
So, you're going to go rooting through these bodies of these guards, and you're going to find a couple of lances, about 5 long swords. You're going to find half-plate armor and chain armor on these corpses. And on the captain, you're going to find a pretty nice longsword. You're also going to find 300 gold pieces on him.
Sweet. That's a lot of money. Do I know the... Alright, cool. Anything else?
No, that's it. I mean, they've got some clothing and they've got some provisions.
Are any of their horses still alive?
Yeah, Captain Phineas's horse is still alive.
I'm gonna try and tame it.
And then the Battle Mage's horse is still alive, and Bronzescale's horse is still alive.
Which of the 3 horses looks to be in the best condition?
They all look untouched. They didn't take any sort of sword hits or arrow or crossbow fire. And
Also, you already have a horse.
Yeah,
or Edel.
I can
has one.
sell a horse though. Horses are expensive.
These are
Worth a
also
lot.
trained war horses.
Exactly. Worth a shit ton.
Yeah, but you might have trouble selling them.
Yeah, they're kind of part of the guard. Somebody might see them and be like, "Oh, yeah, I recognize that horse."
Stab! Yeah, I recognize that stabbing. Stab!
Give me a perception check.
Alright.
Oh, it's not 10.
11. Wow.
We're
doing
getting
better.
better.
Yeah, I'm to grow further than even before!
Yeah, they to you they appear to be, pretty stout horses, but there's nothing really out of the ordinary about them.
Cool. I'm gonna take off their saddles and attach them in like a three, like in a piece of rope and link them up.
Okay, so you're taking the saddles off?
Yeah, make them lighter, and people won't be like, those horses are stolen.
Okay, so you're going to take the saddle off, and you're going to see a small branded mark of a volcano on its back. So it's been branded.
I can fix that. Can I use healing word? Can I use my my healing spell, cure wounds or whatever it's called?
That wouldn't help you with a brand. This is a old scar that's already healed.
Looks like we're gonna have to burn these off.
That's a terrible, terrible idea.
How's that a terrible idea?
Or we could let the villagers have the horses so they can get away faster and not
Yeah.
die.
This is an evil campaign, and I will not stand for such.
Evil
such-
means that we're evil, not that we don't care about other evil people.
What's an evil campaign? You're just talking nonsense, Adel.
I want to stab you.
They are fellow servants of ruin.
They can take.
They've suffered great loss.
And they're not going to be much help if we've got stolen horses.
That's why I would recommend maybe trading your riding horse for one of these war horses. That way they can have horses too.
Sure. Fine, they can have my horse. The rest are mine, though. They can get a cart. They'll be all right. Start a convoy.
Does that make you rubber ducky?
You know it.
Editor's note. Convoy was a popular movie in the 1970s starring Chris Christopherson about truck drivers.
Oh, I've heard the song, but
Jerry
never
Reed.
the actual movie.
It's not,
I know it was
nobody
a
else
movie.
can do a truck driving song except for Jerry Reed. I think there's like a law
We got
or
a rockin'
contract.
convoy. Ain't she a beautiful sight?
You got a great big convoy running through the night.
I used to play that while I played Mad Max, the game.
Speaking of game, I think we're supposed to be in one.
I don't know about that. Anyway, these horses are mine. I saddle up the captain's horse.
If
Okay.
you get in trouble from those brands, that's on you.
I'm
Adel.
perfectly fine with that.
Maybe put a large blanket over the under the saddle
Why?
to cover perhaps the brand. Depends on what the brand
The brand is already covered by the saddle. Because I undid the saddle, and then I saw the brand, so I'm pretty sure that's...
Where
that's
is the
fine.
brand located, Kevin?
Like in the middle of the top of the back, I believe,
Yes.
where the saddle is located, and hiding the brand.
Okay then. So long as we don't stay the night in town, that would be fine.
Yeah,
Yeah, probably wouldn't be the best idea to like stable that thing.
it would be. I would just put a Band-Aid over it.
Fantasy Band-Aid.
Yeah, fantasy Band-Aid. So what are we doing now?
Trying
What do you mean? What is?
to
God damn it!
Juliet and Alexander, do you also want nice, well-trained war horses, or are you content with your riding horses?
I think Juliet actually has a war horse.
I do, because that's the only thing I would fit on. But I'm content with my horse. I don't need another one.
All right, so Adel, you're giving Chimney to one of these red talons, and you're taking this the captain's war horse.
Correct.
Okay, this horse is kind of it's gray, it's white with gray spots.
I'll call him Captain.
Okay,
Nice.
That way I can always remember.
make sure that makes it to the wiki.
Yeah.
All right, so Turin's going to take one of these war horses as well.
Says who?
Says him.
I don't know about that.
Would you like to have that discussion?
Yeah, I would.
Okay, well, he's
What are you doing with my horse?
it's my horse now, Hellspawn.
Prove it.
And he's going to pull out his spear. And he says,
Oh,
who do I
okay.
need to prove it to? You?
Yes. Yes, indeed.
Alunodas is going to put his hand on Edel's shoulder and say, his wife just died. Please stop.
So he's going to start walking up to you. Are you
I'll
on
make
your
sure
horse?
they're reunited.
You say that, and Turin spits at you and says, "You're going to regret those words, you half-breed devil fucker." And then he's going to pull up his shield and raise the spear.
Talia, take note. This is how men discuss things.
Yeah, I've noticed. Can I use Charm Person on Edel?
You can.
Hell yeah, do it.
Perhaps, Juliet, can you stop this? I don't know.
I don't have charm person. My charm is with blowing up stuff.
You also have hold.
I do have hold person if I had spell
Just
slots.
used it. Exactly.
Darn.
So, are you casting Charm personally, or am I going to throw down?
I'd really rather avoid a fight, when there's a guard, a team of people that know that these people are out here and they're probably going to start looking for him soon. And, is it really necessary to keep fighting?
What's another dead body in a field? I'm just saying.
He's
Do
the
you
person
say that
who's
out loud?
supposed to-
Yes.
Okay, he said, well, the body's going to be yours if you don't shut your mouth, Hellspawn.
Prove it.
Okay, are you on your horse?
I'm going to jump off my horse and try to drive my sword into him.
Okay,
After I say prove it.
roll initiative.
I'd like to join this combat as well.
There we are. 15. Ooh, that's not too good.
Isn't this the guy who's supposed to show us where to go?
Yep.
I'll have a
Can we
map on
not
his
kill
body.
him?
Wouldn't that be
Nah.
nice? I'm gonna try
I'll
my
speed him
best.
to death. I'll break his legs and then you can carry him on your back.
I'm planning on attacking Edel. I don't know about you guys.
Okay, so if everybody could place your characters on the map.
You mind your own damn business. What is that, 20?
That's my initiative.
Oh shit!
If ever there was a dunking that needed to be done.
Are you guys gonna kill me?
I don't know.
I was
that's
planning
up
on
to
using
you.
non-lethal force.
I was planning on
Why?
charming person and telling you to shut the fuck up, sit the fuck down, and stop it.
That sounds great.
Do it.
Do it. So what's happening, Kev?
Hold on, I'm getting ready to roll initiative.
Ooh, that's hot.
Put yourself in the turn order
Oh,
if you're going to fight him. Because he's coming to fight you. And he's just mad enough that he may just try to kill you.
Hold up, I'm trying to do the thing. I rolled a 15, but it's not.
roll the initiative, click on your guy again, roll the initiative, and then click on the number, and
There you
I got
go.
it.
It's a 1. Okay, is everybody in that's getting in?
I believe so.
There we go.
All right, so Alunodas, you have a 25.
Don't I get my surprise attack though?
How do you get a
There was nothing
surprise attack?
surprising about it.
But I jumped down from my horse and attempted to stab him with my sword.
He was coming right at you. And how did you go from a 1 to a 16?
But
He had
that's
already
what I originally
rolled
rolled.
Okay.
If you scroll up, you can obviously see. I just didn't have my character clicked on, you goof.
Yeah, that's what you want to be doing, is insulting the DM right now.
Yeah, goof. Boo-hoo. What are you, my grandmother?
Technically, your initiative is 15. Just like to note that.
That's with the 6. It was originally a 17, but I got the -1, making it 16.
I'm looking at this roll. It says 16 minus 1. Just
That's
I'm
with
a little
minus
confused.
1. If you hover over it, it'll say 17 minus 1.
I'm hovering over it. It says 16 minus 1, confirmed with the random dice roller thing as well.
No, it's
Is my screen different than yours?
Maybe?
it might
Yeah,
be,
it
because
says
mine says
16
17
initiative
plus a
minus
negative
1.
1.
Did you guys see the original initiatives roll? Not the one that is at the bottom?
Oh, yes,
The
you're
one
right.
that
He
you
has a
made
50.
first. That is, it's
It's a
irrelevant
16,
to the
'cause it was
combat, but
originally a 17.
I would like to point out that your original initiative roll was a 50.
It is
Yep.
not.
It is. Roll up, scroll up further.
Oh, it is. I got confused with the one number there.
Doesn't make a huge difference, but
All right.
Yeah.
So, Alunodas, you are going to see Turin grab his shield and spear and start walking towards Edel. Edel's going to jump down off his horse. So, you're going first here.
Alunodas plants himself in front of Edel and says, Stop this nonsense. We have a higher mission. He is our ally. Don't be a damned fool. Just be damned. And that's Alunodas'
Do I
turn.
respond, or do I have to wait till my turn?
Yeah, you can respawn.
Let me think. You're gonna let this lesser folk talk down to Edel Belmont. I thought you were
He
on
is
my
not-
side.
I am a servant of ruin. Not on
As am
your
I.
side. He is a fellow servant of ruin. He is taking us to one of the artifacts of the Saviors so that we can rescue Ruin from her fucking immortal, unjust prison. Stop attacking our ally.
If you could even call him that. And then I believe I think that'll pretty much. I think that would wrap it up.
All right, Talia, you're up.
I'm just trying to figure out how Charmed Person works.
Basically, the spell, Adel has to make a will save, and if he succeeds, he's
A will
fine.
save?
I believe it's a wisdom save, excuse me.
Oh, okay.
And once he is charmed, he is considered a friendly object to you, and I think you have advantage on rolls that involve persuading him.
So it wouldn't make me be able to just be like, stop it. It would be
significantly easier, I would imagine. And this would be DM ruling.
There would not be opposed persuasion, because you can't really affect a player character's free will with a persuasion roll.
it's very true.
Really? All right, fair enough.
Unless it's a dominate person.
Oh, hell yeah, dog.
I'm going to walk up to where Turin is and cast Fog Cloud. And then I'm going to say to Turin, Turin, he's an idiot. I'm so sorry. Grab a horse and we can all get out of here without bloodshed.
Yes, he's an idiot, obviously, but he's not the leader of this group, and I don't take orders from him. He needs to be put in his place right now before we set off on this journey, and he gives us lip for the rest of it.
Can't really argue with that. He does kind of need to be... but just don't kill him, maybe? It's just a request.
So he's going to push you to the side. Edel, you're up.
That box is way bigger, isn't it?
Blank!
I don't think flanking.
I don't
works
think that
against
counts as
hostile
flanking.
No,
targets.
yeah, I'm not on your side, dude.
Why?
Because
I
you're being an
wonder
idiot, and we don't need to do this fight. It's unnecessary.
I disagree. All fights are necessary.
Keep in mind your attacks are disadvantaged because of the fog cloud.
Are they?
Well, fog
Yep.
cloud imposes the blinded condition, which gives you disadvantage, and he hasn't acted yet, so he hasn't moved. You know where he is, but and that's a critical fail too.
If I know where he is, though, wouldn't that
That doesn't matter. She took her action.
Why
She
would-
casted Fog Cloud. Therefore, you're blinded. So it's
All right.
disadvantage.
Yeah, if you or him move, then you guys have no idea where you are in the fog cloud compared to
Cool.
each
I'm just gonna. All right. I'm gonna miss
Okay.
that one attack.
Well, you have to
Uh,
roll on the critical fail chart first,
Okay.
because Because who knows, you might be slowed. Like that guy on the horse.
Is he on a horse?
No.
15.
From the previous combat.
Flat-footed. Lose your movement until the end of your next turn. You cannot disengage, and any advantages from total defense are lost.
From total defense?
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna draw my sword and ready for him to attack, and it's like do a parry attack, I guess.
Huh?
You've already taken one
wanna
attack.
wait for him to attack me, block it, and then attempt to attack him.
That takes an action. You've already used your action to make an attack action.
I have two.
Yes,
I
you
have
can
two
use your
attack
second.
actions.
You can use your second attack action now, but preparing an action requires you to take the action as a whole, only to make one attack.
Plus, you're not
It
a battle
sucks.
master, so you don't have parry.
I thought you could like ready an action though, can't you?
Yes, that takes an action.
I used my action to do that then.
So you have used your action to attack. You haven't used your action to ready.
I have 2 extra attacks though. Don't I get another attack action? Could I
No,
use that
that's not 2 actions. An action is your attack, and you have 2 attacks per action.
Alright, I guess I'll try and hit him again. This time with a war pick.
Don't forget to roll for disadvantage.
I won't. That's a 23 altogether, and this one is a 21. So 21 to hit.
Okay, what's your damage?
1d8. Hold up. God damn it. 5!
All
5
right.
whole damage. I have my shield drawn, by the way. So I was hitting with my war pick.
All right, next up is Juliet.
All right. Juliet is going to pound her halberd on the floor and use prestidigitation to do almost a Gandalf-like increase of voice.
Edel, stop this foolishness. You're under my command, and you will submit.
I'm slave to no one but the Hell Knights I pledge to.
All right, anything else you want to do, Juliet?
Nope, that's it.
All right, so Turin's up next, and you hit him with that war pick, and he's going to laugh at you, and then he's going to take his spear and stab you.
With disadvantage, I assume.
Yep.
Yes.
So that first attack is a 19,
Miss.
Nice.
and the next attack is so that was with disadvantage. So, all right. So the next attack, first one's a 22, and the next one is a 27 crit. So you'll take the 22 for. Let's see.
Does he get 3 attack actions?
No,
No, he's rolling for disadvantage.
Yeah. So that's 8 damage.
Okay.
Next up is Alunodas.
Keep in mind, casting spells on him is now impossible unless you're right next to him because you cannot see.
Okay.
Oh, nope.
You said 8 damage, right?
Yes, 8.
Okay.
All right. God damn it. Or let's see, what's an appropriate curse for Ruin? Ruin's
Dirt.
fiery breath.
You dirty
Stop this,
bastard.
Edel.
You could say bastard.
True, you are a bastard.
I am. And it infuriates my character.
And so Alunodas is going to flank Edel.
Come on, you can't actually see where he is in the fog cloud. You can only
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
So you just like...
Yeah, no, it goes
really get
all
nothing.
ways.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. But let's see. Could hear the attacks. We knows he's next to what's his nuts.
Yeah, you could... Like, you're not sure, though.
I mean,
'cause
he
that
can
could be
move.
like
He
me.
can move towards the sounds. It's just wherever he goes, he's going to get a disadvantage on that attack.
Yeah. And I have enough, I think, that I could figure it out. So, with enough movement, could I reasonably expect to find and flank Edel this way, Kevin?
I would give me a intelligence check.
11.
I'm going to say that you're close to him, but you're not flanking him.
Okay.
So I'm going to place you right there.
Alright, sounds good. So, first attack.
Because the issue with this is you might be able to find him, but you might not know where he is in relationship to Turin.
Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, first attack with disadvantage is a 12.
It's going to miss.
Second one is a 17, which I believe also misses.
Yep. Next up is Talia.
I am going to... First, what are the wind conditions?
That's a good
Just
question.
curious.
I doubt they're enough to blow it away.
Give me odds or evens.
Like roll?
No, just say odd or even.
Odds.
All right, it's even. So winds are a little gusty, and you notice that your fogs move it a little bit. But where you are right now, you would say it would probably take like maybe 5 or 6 turns for the cloud to be pushed away from you.
Okay, in that case, I am going to use...
You can simply drop concentration on it and it'll dissipate.
Oh no, I want it to stay.
Oh, okay.
Having people not hit each other and be able to kill each other, super important, because I don't want Turin or Edel to die. Like, I, would like to not have people die. It'd be nice. I'm going to cast Minor Illusion, towards the outside of the fog cloud, and have it do, like a sound, or like, maybe not towards the outside, but like there-ish. Make it sound like footsteps.
Okay.
And then I'm going to walk towards Juliet. North.
Okay, I don't know where you're going with this, but sure. Is that the end of your turn?
I'm really hoping that because of disadvantage, it will sound like footsteps over there. The goal is for them to think that people are where they're not.
Clever.
Interesting.
Wouldn't that trick everybody, though?
That's
Yep.
fine.
All right, next up is Edel.
1 sec, I'm looking up a spell.
Just make sure it's not a single target, where you actually have to see them.
Oh, no, it's, okay, good. Alright, good. I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on myself, which is a bonus action, and I get +2 to my...
No, Shield of Face, not a bonus action. That's an action.
I'm looking at it right now. It
Yeah,
says
it's a bonus action.
1 bonus action.
Oh, okay. I used it wrong in your battle then.
Fight the dragon.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to attempt to hit him again with my war pick. That's a natural 20, but I assume I have disadvantage.
Yep.
And that is a 9.
So that'll miss.
And then I gotta do my other attack. 14
That'll miss. You don't. You have to roll
and a
the other.
19. But the 19, so I got the 14.
Yep. So
I
that's
assume that all
2
misses.
swishers.
Cool. I believe that's the end of my turn.
Juliet, you're up.
Juliet is going to cast Detect Magic, so she'll be able to focus next round and figure out exactly who is where, based on their magic items.
Ah, crafty.
Nice.
I don't think I have any, though, do I?
You're wearing that helmet.
Your helmet.
Oh, shit, I am. What does my helmet do again?
Didn't write it down.
It lets you
believe I
take
did.
damage for someone else.
Oh, that sounds terrible.
Yeah, that's it for Juliet.
All right, Turin's up. So that's a 21 and a 24. Does the 21 hit?
The 21 misses.
All right. And the next attack. That's 18 and a 10. Not a miss.
Both of those miss.
Alunodas, you're up.
Kind of like the idea of all of us just sort of flailing around like mad in the fog with like
Yeah.
6 attacks per turn.
Yeah, it's very Batman.
Alunodas gets 14 on his first attack. That's going to miss. 21. That might hit.
Miss. That is barely a miss.
Ooh. Okay, and that does it for Alunodas. Or wait,
So you have to, like,
go ahead,
go
Oliver.
on. No, go on.
Let's see. He'll take another stab at trying to flank.
I assume another intelligence check is in order.
Yep.
That is what I assume.
Yeah,
It's pretty good, dude.
Crit fail.
Roll on that crit fail table for intelligence.
Is he gonna think Talia's me?
He
That would make
sprained his brain.
Yeah. Brain freeze. I thunk it too hard.
All right, Talia, you're up.
Trying to think. Can I use disguise self to try to look like Turin?
You know everybody's blind right now in this cloud.
Yeah. You can,
Well, yeah, but the
imitate
cloud
her
is-
voice though. I'm pretty sure that's how disguise self works, if I remember correctly.
What?
You can imitate voices as well.
No.
Yeah, but does she have to be able to see him to be able to disguise herself as him?
No, it doesn't have to be visible. So, like, if I know what he looks like, I can redo it, but I don't think it goes to voice.
Then that would be
Unless-
pointless.
That would be pointless.
Unless you dropped the fog cloud.
That's what I'm thinking.
Oh, speaking of which, does that illusion take concentration? Because you're gonna have to drop one of those.
No, it doesn't. It's just an action. It's just an action. Surprisingly.
Cool.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and disguise myself to look as close to Turin as I can remember, and then drop the fog cloud.
So, let's see.
It
Put
doesn't
another
say-
turn token.
That mix them up real good.
All right. Is that it?
I'm going to. Yeah, that's it. I'm just gonna be right there and look like Turin and see how much that confuses Edel.
I assume I can like make a check to find out which is which.
It's an intelligence investigation check, yep.
And
gonna-
it takes one of your action. It takes your action.
I guess.
But once you discern it, you are able to tell for the rest of the spell, basically.
Probably a good idea. Or you know what? I'll just stick to the one that's closest to me. I'm gonna move, and then I'm going to attack. Turn. That's 18.
That'll hit.
That's 6 damage. I'm gonna whittle this bastard down.
Good luck. He's got damage reduction.
I know he does.
All right. Next attack.
I believe he was saying Juliet before his mic cut off.
Yeah, sounds about right.
But
you
it also
get to
sounds
it.
like his.
You get 2 attacks, Edel.
Oh, right.
Oh yeah. 7. That was almost a 20.
Yep. It's good. How was that almost a 20?
You can see the little dice roller thing, and it bounced on the top of the screen and went to 2 instead of 20.
Ah, I got
Oh, you have the virtual dice thing. I gotcha.
It makes it feel better.
All right. Next up is Juliet.
All right. Juliet prepares herself for humiliation as she pulls out a tart filled with cream and a feather. Because Tasha's hideous laughter spell has those as material components,
Those sound
apparently
delicious.
she's a clown, so she smashes it into her face and waves the feather around as though if she were tickling Edel and casts Tasha's hideous laughter on him. You must make a wisdom save. Or wisdom? Yeah. AC is 13.
Working on it. 19.
Fine.
That's
And
another one of those spells I've never seen land.
Yeah, some of those just happen. You know what I mean? A creature with intelligence score of 4 or less isn't affected. Well,
All right. Is that it for you, Juliet?
Yep, that's it.
Turin's first attack's a 14 and the second one's 21. Those are both going to miss.
correct you are.
All right. Alunodas.
Oh, I see how it is.
Fuck yeah.
Well, come on, little nuts. That's not cool.
Did you call him Alunonuts?
Yeah, Luna nuts. Of course I did. Why are you trying to start shit, Kevin?
At this point, Kevin is continuing shit.
Just wanted my due. I got hit with a goddamn lightning bolt. I deserve a few horses.
Holy shit.
25.
I'm afraid that will hit.
Okay, so
It is an unnatural 20 though, so.
Yes, it is an unnatural 20. Alright, so that's 8 damage from his first hit.
Hold on. Before that second hit, Edel, you need to make a concentration check or drop Shield of Faith.
Okay.
Yeah, I
what
think
do I
it'll be
roll
fine.
for that?
The DC is going to be 10. It's just a Constitution check save. I'm not sure, actually.
I believe so. Should I look up how that works?
I'm looking it up right now. Da-da-da-da-da.
Okay.
DC 10, make a Constitution saving throw. So yeah, it's saving throw. You should be fine.
A con check. Alright.
Is that just
Ten.
any time you get hit
10.
while concentrating?
Yep.
Do I need to
Anytime
get a
they
10
face-
or higher?
10 or higher. Yep.
Yeah,
You're good.
needs to beat.
I got a 10.
Alright, and his second attack is going to be a 23 to hit.
That barely hits.
Alright. For 9 more damage. Would that be another con save?
Yes. Anytime he takes damage.
So I would assume so. Hold up, let me do the math on the damage. You did 9 and 8, correct?
Yes.
Yep, 17 total.
It's non-lethal damage. I'm trying to knock you out, but
Does it? I assume it still brings my hit points down, though, right?
yes. It's just that instead of killing you if you go to 0, it knocks you out if you go to 0.
But what if he gets the last blow?
Oh, then you die. I mean,
Yeah,
or
it
you're
sounds
gonna-
about right. I believe I have to make death saves.
You might, yes. Well, no, you will if he does that. And he can keep attacking you if you're on the ground, so just...
Cool.
I'm sure the party will
I should
restrain
do
him, but
Hellish Rebukes soon.
that might be a good idea, actually, yeah.
Yeah.
Are you finished, Alunodas?
No. Going to do Flurry of Blows.
Fucking
Spending a chi point. Oh, that's a crit.
One of them is a crit. If you had it, you do have advantage. Fuck!
Roll
Why
on
can't
that
you
crit
leave me
table.
alone, you dirty monks?
Roll on that crit table, Alunodas.
Monks are so goddamn busted.
12. Fleet of foot. You can quickly attack your opponent and can shift up to your movement even if you've already used your move action. If another creature is within your movement, you can make a basic melee attack on that creature.
Okay, so it sounds like I get a free basic melee attack out of that.
Yep.
19, I believe that misses.
Yep.
Alright, and the second Flurry of Blows hit. 25. 10 more damage.
Don't forget those Constitution saves, by the way.
I believe I would do 3.
Yes. And another Constitution. Oops. Whoa. And another Constitution save against being stunned.
So I need 4 in total.
Yes.
Do the ones per concentration against the Shield of Faith first, and then do the stun one. I think that would be best.
I guess. So I just do 1, I assume?
You took
For
damage
the
twice.
Fury of Blows?
Well, you took damage from my second regular attack. And then you took damage from my first Flurry of Blows. And depending on if you... Well, no, then you took damage from my second Flurry of Blows, but not the bonus strike I got in the middle.
Let's see.
So a total of 4.
Alright, I'm just gonna roll 4 con checks.
First 3 as the concentration, and this last one is so we understand which one is which.
21, 18,
That-
13.
Nice. Last one
And
is the
then
stun.
one more, right?
Yes.
That
Hey!
Yep, that beats my 13 DC, yes. So you are not...
Fuck yeah!
But you took... Damn.
I did.
17 plus 14 is 31.
Oh,
And 41 total damage this turn.
41 total damage.
No,
I'm
no,
knocked
no.
unconscious.
No. Additionally, for this turn, did you already subtract?
I already did the 17.
Yeah, he already took the 17 damage, so you're going to take an additional 24 damage. That's it.
Yes.
Fucking dick.
24 on top of the 17 for a total of 41 this turn.
Goddamn glass cannons.
Yep.
How much damage?
That's going to
Total
be
of
41
41.
damage from whatever you...
41. Minus. Alright. So 24. Alright.
What's with the cross on him? Is he unconscious?
I thought did he take, how much damage did he take total?
41.
Okay, so he had 35 hit points, so he's down.
Okay.
No, I already counted the 17 that I originally took, and then he got then he did a fury of blows.
No, that 35 is from the last attacker.
The last battle thing.
Oh, yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm positive because I watched
We did this right after. We didn't take any rest or anything, so.
I thought I used my healing points because I got hit by a fucking lightning bolt, and I was like, I need to heal.
You
Right.
started this with what you had.
Fair enough. I guess I'm down then, which I don't know what I was originally at.
You were originally at 58.
He did 41, and then what's his name? I think did a little bit of damage. So I'm knocked out.
Yep.
Yes, you are.
You fucking shitheads.
Talia, you're up.
I want to beat the shit out of him too.
Oh, I'll go ahead and drop my disguise and say, hey, Turin, now that he's knocked unconscious, can we just tie him to a horse and get going?
What if he just kills me outright though?
Oh, Turin's
That's why
not
I'm
listening
asking.
at this point. He's enraged.
Exactly. I wouldn't be surprised if the barbarian went into a shark-like rage and just killed me, huh?
Might happen. I mean,
It could.
That's
Probably.
the risk happening when you
Pro-
cross your nexus.
Probably. I mean, maybe
That's-
it's like some people would have minded their own damn business.
Yeah,
Just saying.
Edel, why would you go into this guy's business? I don't know.
You went
Just
into
crazy.
my p-biz.
Hey,
This was a
look,
personal.
I gave myself a fucking cream pie in the face just for you.
That's what she said.
I know, that's why I said it.
You can stop now.
I just get faster.
All right, is that all you're doing, Talia?
I'm just gonna attempt to make things end here.
Maybe if the monk wouldn't have been the friggin' dickhead.
All right, Edel, you don't get a turn, so Juliet, you're up.
Someone better do something before he murders me. If so, I'll just make a new character.
Julia is going to do nothing. This is an honorable battle. She tried her best to stop it.
Bullshit!
Now you know how Tivit felt when Vito sat out, bitch.
Fair enough. But I didn't say it was a fair battle.
She didn't say it was a
Plus,
fair battle.
Vito was a dumbass. He was not a bright.
And
All
Edel
Vito
is
wanted
bright.
to do- And I'm dead.
All right, so next up is Turin. He is going to come up and he is going to kick you in the ribs twice.
Okay. What does that do?
It's still an attack.
Yeah, it's 2 attacks. Both are still at advantage, but
Huh, wonder why. Wonder why they're at advantage.
Did they be coup de grace?
Yeah, plus your spell's down, so you don't get the bonus. So the first attack
I know.
is 22 for 7 damage. And so that's an automatic death saving throw fail.
7 damage? Really?
Well, it doesn't matter what the damage is, he just attacked you. And since
Oh,
you're
okay.
unconscious, it's an automatic fail. And the second
I'll
attack
put it
is at
down.
24, so that's two fails.
Well, I'm dead.
you're not dead yet. You still have 1 left.
No. Pretty sure that's not. Isn't that. Don't. If you get 2, it's over?
3.
If you get 3,
Oh, okay.
it's safe fails, either it's over.
In my table, it's 2.
All right, Alunodas, you're up.
So, not going to get in his way, not going to touch him, just going to try and calm Turin down. You don't have to kill him. Maybe we can reason with him when he wakes up and just strip him of his armor and his weapons, tie him up, and put him in the cart. And that will be it for Alunodas' turn.
So Turin's going to turn to you and he says, "He's defeated, and you stole my honor from me by getting in this fight and taking him down when it should have been me. Bah!" And then he's going to turn around and walk off.
I'm gonna go grab some sweet tea. I'll be right back.
Oh, you're not out of the woods yet, man.
I mean, probably not.
You are literally the only one who can save Edel unless he makes a death saving throw. You can go up to him, make a medicine check. That's probably the only way he's going to survive, assuming he doesn't get really lucky.
Do I have to? No, I'm kidding. All right, I'll go up to him.
That's all you.
Now that's the spirit.
A 2. I failed. I'm sorry.
Hell yeah! What's this weird pussy? Oh, it's gross. I'm not doing this.
It's all up to this D20.
I am an
right
orphaned. I'm an orphaned girl
I need
who lived
3
on the street.
leeches.
I know nothing.
Let's wrap him in filthy rags. That'll do something, right? That's how we always did on the street.
Spit on it. Rub some dirt on it.
All right, Edel. I need
Body
a
heal naturally. You need what?
you to roll a d20.
Do I get bonus or anything?
Nope.
Nope.
It's just a D20.
I thought you get like your con bonus though.
Nope. It's a death saving throw. It's literally just a D20.
All right, fine.
10 or above.
Ooh.
11.
Nice.
You've got 2 more to make if nobody heals you.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Next up's Juliet.
I'm good.
Poke me with a stick, you dumbass.
All right. You
Poke
want me
me
to
in the
hit
eye,
you
make
with a
sure I'm
stick?
alive.
I will.
I'm gonna poison this guy when he goes to sleep.
No, you know what? Juliet's gonna walk over to Turin and comfort him.
Are you serious?
He just lost his wife, man.
I got shot with a lightning bolt today.
Well,
And
some
beaten
people
to
are
death.
luckier than others. I don't know what to say.
I might be dead. It's feeling
so-
more and more like I'm dead.
Turin's gonna turn to Juliet and say, "We don't have time for this. We need to get on the road."
Juliet nods. That's it for Juliet.
You guys just tie a rope to me to a horse and then like, drag me all the way there. Cuckoo! Cuckoo!
Funny, because back in the city,
A lot of potholes on this road, aren't there?
All right. Alunodas is conflicted.
I would not say conflicted. I would say you're like, hey, I'll beat the shit out of him.
He didn't try to kill you. He's conflicted about saving you. He's just going to start stripping you of your arms and armor, and if you
Holy
die,
shit.
he's
You are
not
fucking brutal, man.
well. He was the bad guy in this situation.
yeah. Well, duh. This is an evil campaign, isn't it?
Alunodas is doing the evil thing.
We're supposed to all be the bad guys. Let's
Well,
do this, man.
Here's the thing. You just declared your allegiance to your lord and no one else. Which means you explicitly said you don't follow Rune Axis, which is a problem, I imagine.
Nah, Rune Axis and like my lord are pretty tight, actually.
Is that why your lord's
No, that's not the case.
I would think so.
No.
One wants chaos for the world, and one wants chaos for the world. What's the difference?
One wants to destroy the entire world. The other one probably wants to corrupt it. It's probably 2 separate things, and they may not even be on the same side. They may just be very selfish about destroying one.
And there's not a lot of alliances in the Hells.
I would disagree. I would think there would be a lot of those.
No, they're all constantly battling for power because they're chaotic. Now, if your patron was a devil, that would be something different because they're lawful.
Pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's a devil. I'm pretty sure that's why I picked lawful neutral. Or
You're lawful?
evil.
You're
Yeah,
lawful?
lawful? Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
Are you
Yeah.
That's
sure?
why it's hellsworn.
Lawful does not mean you follow the law. It means you follow a law.
Okay.
Currently,
You goose.
he has done a decent job of maintaining a solid character with a set of rules. I have to say that. In your
That's
opinion.
true.
Yeah.
That's true.
He abides to his own laws.
All right.
Okay, either way,
Enough of
all
this
he's doing is
discussion.
stripping arms and armor, not trying to
Yeah,
kill them.
yeah, is interrupting. Hold on, please.
All right. So, Alunodas is starting to strip Edel of his arms and armor.
Yep, that's it.
All right, Talia.
I guess I'm the only person who's going to keep trying medicine. And I fail again. Sorry.
Jesus fucking Christ. I love it.
So, around this time, you're going to see Alexander, who's been watching this whole thing, sitting beside one of these huts, cleaning his flute, and he's going to get up and walk over here and say, "For fuck's sake." And he's going to cast Healing Word on Edel. And he's going to say, "Edel, I hope you learned your fucking lesson."
Am I conscious?
Oh yeah, you're conscious.
I spit out the blood in my mouth and say, "You trading bastards. You traitor bastards." And then I just, like, lay on my side and try not to drown in my own blood. I'm gonna cast my healing spell on me.
You're just gonna lay there touching yourself?
You know it, baby. I'm pretty much just gonna put my hand on my ribs and it's gonna glow a nice red. Isn't it what, like... hold up.
Should it be 5 times your level?
Yeah, it should be 25 total.
Alright, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna max the fuck out. Can I have my stuff back now? Does anyone answer me while I lay on my
when
side?
you learn to behave, maybe.
I'll kill you one day. I say.
That's
And
a
I
distinct
start
possibility.
Coughing, and then I cough. I ask for a stick to walk.
Alunodas is just going to go start, harnessing his cart horse. Buttercup.
Does anyone help me? No one?
Sounds like a no.
Alright. Then I guess I'll struggle to get up myself.
You betrayed the law.
I didn't betray the law. You guys betrayed me.
No, you just got code redded.
What does that mean?
It's where in the armed services where they put a blanket around you in your bunk and then hold both sides down so you can't move and then beat the shit out of you with soap inside towels or socks.
Didn't that happen in Full Metal Jacket?
Yep.
Yeah, so that's what just happened to Edel, basically, metaphorically.
I don't know about that. Not cool. You guys are dickheads.
Whoa, you're blaming us for this?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Y'all could have stayed out of it. I would have had that asshole.
Yeah, let's have.
Me, I did stay out of it.
Yeah, let's have this discussion in character.
Yeah. Why didn't you have my back, you bastards? You could have stayed out of it.
I serve ruin axes first, not you.
I spit blood on his shoes.
Dex save to see if he misses.
Fuck yeah.
I think that's actually an attack roll from Edel.
Is it? Because
Your call.
I guess so.
It's an improvised
that-
ranged weapon.
Huh? Improvised weapon?
And it's a ranged attack, so it would be Dex mod, not strength.
So is this
16.
Holy shit, nice.
still doesn't hit his AC?
Yep, that totally missed.
Monks. Goddamn monks. What's your power? Oh, I have the ability to have armor and hit really hard without having anything in my hands or on my body.
All right, are we going to have a discussion about what just went down?
Talia had something to say.
Oh yeah, I was gonna look at Edel and say, you do shit like that, and you're wondering why people can't wait to beat you up? I'd say you probably need to think about that.
Fucking street urchins.
At least I'm not a bastard.
Damn.
I try to I lean over and try to fucking grab her, but then I wail out in pain because my fucking lung is punctured.
To the only person who actually tried to help you.
Yeah, and then called me a bastard. The one thing that infuriates me, remember? Infuriates my character.
Yeah.
You call him a bastard, he'll freak the fuck out.
Juliet's gonna walk over to Edel and say, Edel, we agreed that I was going to be a leader in some function for this party. You disobeyed me, and for that you paid the price. I think you understand where we stand now. Here,
Call yourself a leader.
Juliet's gonna offer
Everyone
her
acts on
halberd
their
for you
own.
to stand.
There's no command here.
Juliet is gonna offer her halberd to you so you can stand up.
I accept it begrudgingly.
You're still a part of this team, and I think you're very valuable. I don't want you to die yet, so stick with us, and please try not to make any more mistakes in the future.
I fall over.
Juliet retrieves her halberd and walks away.
No, I like.
Oh,
fucking-
you fall onto it. Okay, I gotcha.
I literally just fall over because I grabbed it and then tried to like stand up on my own and fall on my ass.
Oh, well.
Wow, so that went completely off the rails and not anywhere where I expected it to go.
I'm not part of your system.
That, I think, makes for a pretty good episode, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, that kid Edel is just unbelievable.
It's almost like
Goes
he's
to
a
show.
broken person.
Yeah,
Now he's even more broken.
Yeah, both physically and mentally. I'm not part of your system.
You are now.
Thanks for listening to another episode of the Dungeons and Debacles podcast. If I could ask a halfling-sized favor, give us a 5-star rating and review on iTunes. It's the best way to support us. New episodes come out every Monday, so make sure to check your podcast app. Do you have an idea to make the podcast better? Tell us about it on Twitter or Facebook. You can also check out our website to see all the maps, lore, and characters at dungeonsanddebaclespodcast.com. And now a word from our fantasy sponsor. Show your mother how much you really care this Mother's Day by treating her to the Mother's Day brunch at the Silver Glade Inn. It only comes once a year, so why not treat the one who gave you life to a feast of epic proportions? Nothing says I love you like a Mother's Day all-you-can-eat buffet. Treat her to fresh, never salted or magically preserved seafood from Bright Bay. Fish, clams, crabs, bacon, eggs, flapjacks, and so much more. All this in the elegant atmosphere of the Silver Glade Inn, located in the government district of Kala. All this for only 5 gold. When you care enough to give your mom the very best. Silver Glade Inn.
I feel like the way they would also mate would be way different. You know what I mean?
Well, they're half-elves, so I can't imagine it's that much different.
Oh, half-elves? Never mind then.
No, there are half-elves, is what he said.
No, I mean
Elves
like
and
the
humans
ritual.
get their freak on similarly, is what he's trying to tell you.
No, I understand that, but when you live for 700 years, when creatures live over 700 years, they usually mate a lot differently. Think about a Greenland shark.
And what else does Greenland sharks mate with?
Other Greenland sharks, it's just they literally take 50 years to reach maturity.
So by the time they're 700, they got some real weird freaky stuff going on.
I would
their
assume
taste have
so
evolved.
because I would assume you'd get either really bored if you're doing it all the time, or you would just start getting into kinky shit.
Yeah, they do really weird things with their super bushy eyebrows.
I would also assume they're bisexual because if you live for 500, I feel like if you live for 500 years, you don't care anymore.
Well, if any of that comes up in the script I'm reading, I'll make sure to add that in.
I'm just saying, dog. It's something to think about. Something to think about.
All right, with that, I'm going to stop the recording.
Oh, God.
Yeah, dog. Get me on that camera.
I actually missed most of that, so it's all
Expose me.
Oh my god.
Expose me, Kevin. I've been naughty. I'm not part of your system.
The music you heard on this episode was Anguish, Dark Standoff, The Descent, and Crossing the Chasm by Kevin MacLeod at Incompetech.com. Licensed under Creative Commons by Attribution 3.0 license. creativecommons.org/licenses/by/3.0